Tonight on Shadow Chasers.
She's responsible for the death of Senator McLucas. How would you like to have everything you wanted?
Whoa, we got the Rumpelstiltskin story.
Look out! Sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me.
This is the work of a first-class wizardress.
Eye of Newt? How do you propose to slay a dragon?
Danger, danger! Secrets rule the dark. I keep looking for an answer. Paranormal personality. Hey, a full-time mystery. Feel the power chasing you around. Say, hold on, hold on, hold on. Through the shadows, something's shaking. What's that breaking down the door? Through the shadows, it's dancing like you've never seen before. Midnight hour chills you through the bone. Still you're dancing through the fire. Yeah, so peculiar electricity. Strange desire attracts you to the flame. Come on, come on, come on. Chase the shadows right behind you. Disappearing off the wall in the shadows. Strange behavior. That's what it seems. Oh, I think it all.
The Concerned Citizens Committee welcomes all of you, present and future voters, to this opportunity to meet our candidates for the United States Senate. As usual in this statewide series of talks, the rules of the debate are very simple. The candidates have drawn lots to determine the order of speaking. Representative Gwen Page will go first, followed by Attorney Peter Dyson, Tree Surgeon Tava Morden, and finally, Senator McLucas, the third-term incumbent.
First, a few words of introduction on behalf of Representative Page. She has been a well-known activist for some 15 years on behalf of the elderly. In addition, she is one of the country's best-known advocates of education and rehabilitation for juvenile drug offenders. Last year, her proposal for worker-owned businesses won endorsement from such diverse factions as the Small Business Board of Review and the Independent Railroaders of America. Representative Page, if you are ready to proceed with your opening comments.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Well, to begin with, let me say that without denigrating Mr. Morton or Mr. Dyson, I obviously consider my principal competition to be Senator McLucas, who was the very first politician that I ever campaigned for 18 years ago when he first ran for this office. The differences between us are in our policies, and in very few of those. I have always admired and respected Senator McLucas and the fine service that he has provided the citizens of this state. But I honestly think the time has come to consider the alternatives to some of the stands that he has persistently taken on defense, taxation, foreign spending,
Oh, Jonathan! Representative Gwen Page, this is Dr. Jonathan Mackenzie.
Yes, we've met before. A few years ago. You probably don't remember. It was at a fundraising event. I'm a very great admirer of yours.
Of course.
I'm Edgar Benedek. Unfortunately, I won't be able to endorse your campaign because I'm registered to vote in New York, and also I'm a real big fan of Tava Morton.
The tree surgeon?
Yeah, he's got a great slogan, drop pine cones, not bombs.
Mr. Benedek's sense of humor always brightens our day. Gwen is one of Georgetown Institute's most treasured alumni.
Yes, I know.
She's come to us on a confidential matter with which I think you are most capable of dealing.
Well, I hope so.
Sit down.
Excuse me. Please.
This is going to sound very strange, I'm afraid.
Don't worry about that. Strange is our middle name.
All right. It begins about 20 years ago, when I was a senior here at Georgetown. I was living in one of the dorms. In fact, I was dorm president that year. It was the beginning of my political career. And one night, I was cramming for a final. At about 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah?
Hi, Gwen. Are you awake?
Hello, Susie. Come on in.
I'm bothering you, aren't I?
No, of course not. What's the matter?
Go! Everything.
I can't believe that, Susie. I mean, everybody else in this dorm is cramming for exams, and you don't even have to crack a book to be first in class.
Is that why nobody likes me?
It's not it. I mean, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I've been here almost 4 years, and I don't have a single friend.
Well, what about me? I mean, only a friend would put up with your self-pity during exams.
Really? Oh, but you're nice to everybody.
Nope. I told Becky Capel to go to hell at dinner tonight.
Becky? Really? That's great. I can't stand her or her long legs.
I know what you mean. And being homecoming queen doesn't give her any special rights either, and it's certainly not going to help her become valedictorian.
Yeah, I guess that'll be me.
Damn straight. And in the bigger scheme of things, I'd rather be you. She's not going to amount to anything important.
She'll probably marry somebody important.
Yeah, probably an accountant.
Or a shoe salesman. Yes. I think a shoe salesman.
Are you feeling better?
Much.
Good. Then why don't you be a good sport and get out of here so I can get back to work?
Sure. Thanks, Gwen. Can I do something for you? Maybe get you something to eat or something?
I got...
Oh. Well, there must be something I can do for you. Please?
Sure, you can make sure that I get an A in this exam tomorrow.
Really? No problem. Consider it done. What? How about an A in life?
Huh?
Oh, how would you like to have everything you've wanted? You know, best law firm, successful politician, power, the whole ball of wax.
That sounds fine, Susie.
Great. It's yours. Oh, there's just one thing. If I arrange all that stuff for you, I have to collect something in return.
Mm-hmm.
Your firstborn child becomes mine on his or her 16th birthday.
Sounds fine, Susie. That's great.
Really? I mean, it's not because I want to or anything. You know, it's just the rules.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's fine. Great. Good night.
Night. Oh, there's just one more thing. Would you sign this? You should really read it first.
I can't... Oh, what is this?
Middle English. It just agrees that your firstborn is mine, come his or her 16th birthday, for an exchange of a life of unqualified success.
Sounds fair to me. There. Good night.
Night. Oh, and get some sleep. You really don't have to study anymore.
Go on. I feel ridiculous.
You're also very worried. Tell them.
What, she's back?
Yes. And I think she's responsible for the death of Senator McLucas.
How do you know that? Has she made any threats?
No, not directly, but I saw her there. And what's really scared me is that she still looks 20 years old.
Oh, forgive me, but could it be her daughter or somebody who looks exactly like her?
No, it's Susie Garlock. Tell them the rest of it. My son will be 16 in 3 days.
Whoa, we got the Rumpelstiltskin story here. This is a great opportunity. I smell a story here. You know, I'm on to something with this Rumpelstiltskin theory. All fairy tales are based in reality.
That's psychological reality. You see, Gwen's problem is a perfect illustration. She's accomplished more than most people achieve in a lifetime, but her ambition drives her on. That forces her to challenge the man who started her in her career. He then dies right in front of her eyes, and the psychological ramifications are enormous.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
The psychological ramifications are enormous. She's overwhelmed with guilt for the fact that she's assured victory through the death of a former mentor.
Victory? Talbot Morton's getting stronger all the time, pal. The McLucas group is thinking of throwing their support to him.
The tree surgeon?
Yeah, tree surgeon who's branching out.
Yeah, whose campaign leaflets are written on real leaves.
That's very good. How about Susie Garlock? How do you explain away a woman who hasn't aged in 20 years?
She wears well, like Lena Horne, Dick Clark.
Yeah, Dorian Gray.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm
Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I blew it. It went out of control. I didn't know what to do.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I just put new tires on this car the other day. I don't know why it
How did
happened.
it blow out?
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I lost
You did a
control.
good job. You did a
Sorry, I
very
got
good
insurance, but please don't call anybody, please.
We're not gonna
Are you
call
okay?
you.
I didn't hit you, did I? I'll get a license.
Hi, I'm Gwen. I'd really like to have your vote. Okay? Hi.
Isn't she terrific? I've thought so ever since I first heard her speak 10 years ago. You know that she's the youngest woman ever to plead before the Supreme Court?
Pretty hot looking, too.
Benedict, you have to be so tasteless. We're talking about a woman who could become president.
What difference does that make?
It's not the Miss World contest.
Ooh, who's got a crush on her?
Yeah, I admire her. I admire her principles. I admire the fact that she's brought up a child on her own and maintained her political objectives.
Well, I admire her principles, too, pal. Look, if you're so in love with her, I don't know why you don't want to help her out.
I do. I canvass for her door to door every time she runs for anything. It's just that this story of hers, I find it unbelievable.
Hey, pal, your future president either is telling the truth and needs our help, or she's a total loon bag.
She's hardly a total loon
Well,
bag.
it wouldn't disqualify her from the presidency.
Thank you very much for meeting me here.
It's a pleasure.
Look, I know it all sounds ridiculous, but if there's any chance at all, no matter how slight or far-fetched, that Susie thinks she has any claim over Tony, then it's something that I've got to deal with. And I need your help.
What can I say?
That you'll come and take a look at this tape of the debate with me. See it for yourself, and then we can analyze the situation. Please.
Of course.
Thank you. And if you can talk me out of my concerns, that's fine. But if not, then maybe you can help me protect Tony.
Hey, Mom. Nice turnout, huh?
Yes, it's great. You know, you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Tony, this is Mr. Benedict
Hey, how you doing?
and Dr. Mackenzie.
It's very nice to meet you.
My son, Tony. I have to talk to them about something for a few minutes, so I'll see you at home, okay?
Okay, fine. I have some work to do anyway. It's a secret for the rally on Thursday.
You better not tell me what it is, or it's not going to be much of a secret.
Oh, it will be. It'll be great.
I'll see you at home, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
See you, Goodbye.
He doesn't know anything about this, and I don't want him to. Ever since his father died, he's become the most important thing in my life.
I appreciate you rushing over here and setting this up so quick for us. Thanks a lot.
Oh, there's no need to thank me. Where do you get my bill?
No problem. Just make sure you get the name right. Moorhouse. M-O-O-R, house.
Okay, you got the tape?
Yeah, great.
You can just fast forward to the part where he collapses.
Now, we all know that he had a history of cardiac problems.
Man, that doesn't prove anything. If Susie really knows her stuff, all her dirty deeds are going to look realistic.
Look, Susie was always very smart.
Oh, wait, slow down. She should be coming up. All right, watch very carefully. She should be walking into the picture right about...
Hey, wait a minute. We've lost the picture. What's the matter with this thing?
Hello, Susie.
How much are we paying for this equipment? What's the problem?
The problem is it's the dorm troll waving her magic
No,
wand.
wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Ask the engineer. What's the matter with this machine?
I don't know. It could be mechanical. Of course, in 20 years of working with this stuff, I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, it's Susie, all right.
No, calm down. Check the machine. Let's get this thing back.
Careful now. Careful.
Gwen Page,
Yes, what is it?
deliver it. Sign right here. Thank you.
Can't be. Can't be. That's what Susie wrote 20 years ago.
Right. Class of 65. Susie, probably Susan, Garlock. Well, where is it?
I don't know, did you try these things?
That's the brightness control.
It could be brighter.
I don't understand. This is a directory listing for 64. There's one for 66. But what has happened to 65?
You guys need some help.
Well, I can't seem to bring up the file for a class of 65.
Let me take a look.
We're looking for a Susan Garlock, Garlock, current address, class of 65.
Damn. No wonder you can't find it. Someone crashed the whole year.
The whole of 65's crashed?
Yeah, it's lost. Gonzo. Some computer hacker must have gotten rid of it.
Yeah, that's one explanation, but a more mystical guy than I might figure that this string of electromechanical failures is more than just a coincidence.
Well, how in the world are we going to get her address?
You try information? 411?
Piece of advice, pal. Don't register for Anthropology 101.
What are we doing here?
I told you, we're here to meet my lawyer.
Who else does he represent? Smokey the Bear?
5 o'clock appointment is here, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Marge.
You just prepare yourself to meet Oliver Wendell Holmes.
Come on, no lawyer's actually born with a name like Oliver Wendell Holmes.
Destiny rides with this man, pal. He foresaw his calling and changed his name.
I knew it! What was it before?
Sherlock. Very good.
Benny!
Hey,
Hey, can my girl get you something to drink?
No. We're in a little bit of a rush. We appreciate you taking the time to meet us here. Thank you.
Hiya, kid. Bum rap, huh? What else is new? But don't sweat it with a puss like yours. We're going to stack the jury like the dating game. We're going to cop you a lesser plea.
Ollie, it's not him. It's not him. Oliver Holmes, this is Dr. Jonathan McKenzie.
Oh.
How do you do?
It's a pleasure, kid. So, what'd you bring me?
Well,
We got, it's, go ahead.
actually, it's quite an incredible story.
Jonathan, life is incredible. We're little mortal beings walking through this giant valley of the strange. Temptations to the left of us, temptations to the right.
Justice Department.
Excuse me. Yellow Ed, how you doing, huh?
We just stick to our original plan and keep trying to find Susie.
Now, we've done everything we could. We checked the computers, the voter registration, the FBI. We've come up with zip.
Yeah, but I see. Ed, listen, I'm going to have to get back to you. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Look, why don't you have one of your little musketeers check out Hausman versus Wyoming, 1844, and if you're stuck, get back to me. That's all right. You know me. Yeah, all right. Tell Ron hello and give Nancy a big hug for me, will you? I love this land. I love this land. Its justice system, plea bargainings, my fees, my clients, even those in temporary arrears.
Is this greatness or what? Okay, so now what we got here is a 20-year-old contract that is due in 2 days. Problem is that my client thought the whole thing was a gag at the beginning.
And now she doesn't want to pay up. I got it. That's the copy of the deal memo. Huh? Middle English. Invoking the laws of magic as set down by Merlin. Executed by both parties, quite specific as to services rendered at exactly what cost to your friend, the child. This is the work of a first-class wizardress.
A what?
Wizardress. Magician. One of the disciples of Merlin or some of the other great medieval wizards. They struck a pact, whether your client likes it or not. I mean, Susie is a swine and swill, and our client, has a real problem.
Couldn't this lady just be emotionally disturbed?
Ollie?
This is one court you don't ask for mercy. Marge!
Yes, sir.
Marge, the maroon book next to basic palimony. You've got one shot. 1412 Harold the Mongol saved his first wife from the clutches of Wendora, another wizardress, after she had delivered him the empire. You'll find everything you need in here.
Oh, that's great. Here, Johnny, you read it.
Damsel in distress, chainmail, sword, allies of pure soul, protective potion.
Follow all the directions to the letter. It has to be the right suit of mail, and the potion ingredients are precise.
Slay a dragon? Where else are we going to find a dragon?
Kid, if things were that easy, I'd be turning my practice into a car wash. I'll be sending you the bill, Slick. Bye-bye. See you, Ollie.
Look, Dr. Mackenzie, I'm trying not to believe any of this, but there are too many things that can't be explained away.
Like the mysterious return of the contract.
I
Exactly.
wish there was a more rational way to solve all this, but I just can't think of one.
Believe me, I wish there were.
Hey, Mom! Oh, hi, everyone. You're not going to believe what just happened to me. I just won 2 front-row tickets to the Springsteen concert.
That's great.
Oh, Tony, old buddy, old pal, we'll have a great time. I'll get us a limo.
How'd you do it?
Well, I don't know exactly. I was on my way out of school, and this lady just came up to me and gave them to me.
Who is she?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Mr. Benedict, but I've got my pick of the entire 10th grade for a date. You understand, don't you?
Tony, you can't go. And you've got to give the tickets back. I don't want you going out alone anymore.
What's with you, Mom?
I've received some threats. And I don't want you to go unprotected until after the election, okay?
Mom, if someone's threatening you, why don't you just call a cop?
I can't do that. They wouldn't believe me, and I can't do anything anyway.
Just calm down. It's okay.
We'll get Tony a bodyguard.
Are you kidding?
No, don't worry about it. I know just the people. All right, they're here. Yo, Yvonne!
Hey, Vinny!
Get in here!
Vinny,
How you doing? You look great. You look like a green piano.
Hey, Vinny, my man, I remember you from the Carson show.
Hey, thank you. I haven't seen you since what, Cincinnati?
That's right. I was managing PP, Perry the Penguin Man.
Oh, he was great. Half man, half penguin. She discovered him tending bar in Nome, Alaska. He didn't make very good drinks, but you always got a lot of ice.
And he always showed up in his own tuxedo.
John Boy, I want you to meet Yvonne. She's here to help us.
That's right. And here they are, exactly what you asked for. Tilda, Hattie, the Soul Sisters.
Whoa!
They're Tony's new bodyguards.
How'd you do? Benedict, I think you and I need to talk.
Excuse me. I know what you're going to say.
have-
I know what you're going to say, but Yvonne always manages the best. They're exactly what we're looking for. Allies of pure soul. That's what the scroll calls for.
Can't you protect Tony?
They were good enough for Aretha.
Tilda, Hattie, it's a little embarrassing to me, but my friends don't think you can handle the assignment.
Well, that's because they haven't seen us in action.
Yeah.
Vinny. Ladies, places. Hey, what you want? Yeah. Baby, I got my girl. What you need? Do you know I got it? Yeah. All I'm asking for a little respect when you come home. A little bit. Hey, baby, just a little. When you get home, just a little bit. Mr.
drift now?
That's amazing. I was just thinking more along the lines of a Holmes or a Spinks. But no offense intended, ladies.
No offense taken.
You feel better now?
I think I do.
Good. Well, now you can uncancel your appointments and get back to campaigning.
I will.
Eye of newt, powdered yak bile. This sounds like a grocery list for the Borgias. I gather you're sufficiently impressed to proceed with this medieval prescription.
Well, but what can I do? You know, I'm convinced that someone is harassing her. Now, it could be Susie Garlock suffering from a case of obsessive jealousy. But who knows? And the police aren't interested because there's no evidence. So, what choice do we have?
We haven't got one, except to go with Harold the Mongol's plan, which I personally think is rather terrific.
How do you propose to slay a dragon?
Exactly the way it says in there, with a sword encrusted with rubies and emeralds. And you've got one in the Medieval Studies Department. All we need for you to do is to go over and kiss up to some jerk.
Kiss up? Young man, you do for the English language what Isadora Duncan and her scarf did for the convertible.
What he means, Dr. Morehouse, is that he would appreciate an introduction to Dr. Porto.
Oh, I'm afraid that any affiliation with this department or me will do you less than no good with Dr. Porto. We went head-to-head last month over some funding, and I won. He accused me of grand larceny.
That's awful.
Yes.
Well, what are we going to do?
Very simple. If grand larceny is good enough for Juliana Morehouse, it's good enough for me. John Boy!
No, Benedict!
Mackenzie!
This, we need armor as well, right? Yeah, but not this stuff. Why not? Because it isn't right. We need chainmail. Look at this. It's wonderful armor. Yeah, but it's inappropriate. We need the exact right stuff. What's the difference, chainmail armor? This isn't like you at all. Normally, you're so flexible. It isn't like you either. Normally, you're so precise, stiff. Either we're going to do this right or not at all. You even sound like me. That's distressing. Hope I don't start dressing like you. Susie is right on the beam now. Let's get out of here. No siree, pal. She's got me mad now. Yeah. Now be careful. Just careful. Here, hold this. Oh, that's beautiful. Come on. Come on. Weighs about 500 pounds. Help me here. 1, 2, 3. I'm King Arthur. No, Guinevere. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Hello? Hi, Gwen? Yes? It's me, Susie.
Where are you? Why are you doing this to me?
Well, I explained it all to you that night. You knew I'd have to take him.
I never believed any of that. You must have known how crazy that sounded.
Do you think so? Anyway, I just called to tell you that you don't have to worry about Tava Morton getting the McLucas vote after all.
Oh, my God, you haven't done anything to him.
Of course not. On the other hand, his little girl isn't doing well at all.
Please don't harm her. I don't want to win that way. I never wanted to win that way.
She'll be okay. As soon as the election's over.
Can't you leave Tony alone?
Now, that wouldn't be fair, would it? We made a deal. Oh. By the way, have you spoken to Betty Capel lately? Her oldest son's gone into business with his dad. Selling shoes.
I got the weapons room cleaned up, Dr. Porto.
Ah, losing Harold the Mongol's sword just before we were acquiring his chainmail. I waited 20 years to assemble the complete outfit.
I know, Dr. Porto. It's weird they only stole the sword. Excuse me.
You better send somebody over to the warehouse and check on the Huttinger collection. Make sure nobody's tampered with it.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me,
Dr.
sir.
Porto, I'm Michael Huttinger of the Foundation. I need to know the exact address of the warehouse.
Now, we must remember to ring the hospital and check that Dr. Porto's okay, right?
I'm sure he's fine, thanks to your ace first aid, and thanks to his gratitude. We've got ourselves a complete ensemble. Here, hand me that. Okay. You got it? Yeah. Gosh, mighty.
Mr. Benedict! Mr. Benedict, can you give us a statement, please?
Police ask you to help them in
Hurry
their
up, hurry up.
investigation.
Mr. Benedict, can you tell us what's Representative Page's reaction to the news?
No, I don't see her that often. We're not really that close. No,
Excuse me, could you, thank you very much.
Will she be out to speak to us soon?
I think she'll be probably out in it. Let's go.
I don't know
She'll
how to
probably be
say,
out.
Ray.
See, I've got an exclusive on this thing with the National Register. Yo, thank you very much. Let's go.
Excuse me, this is very heavy.
Can you tell me what you're involved by cases, Mr. Benedict?
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, please. In the light, please. Before a statement.
Watch out! Oh, we got it.
I've decided to withdraw from the race.
You what? What? You mustn't. You can't do that.
I've got to protect any more innocent people from suffering because of me.
What about the campaign? What about all the good you can do in office?
I appreciate your support, but there are lives in danger.
Now, look, we're not going to let that lunatic get anywhere near you or Tony. We've got the whole thing under control. You mustn't let her get to you.
Jonathan, I've drafted my statement.
We can beat this.
I can't take the chance. It's Tony's birthday tomorrow. If I can sacrifice any of the success that Susie promised me, maybe I can save him.
But that doesn't make any difference. I've already checked that out. Voluntarily blowing off your life doesn't mean diddly. Our only shot here is Harold's prescription. Come on, what do we got to lose? We're going frog hunting.
I think it's great what we're doing for Gwen, you know, with the potion and the armor and everything. I'm just a little worried about literally slaying a dragon.
Why?
Because there is no such thing.
There is no such thing? What about this? The Komodo dragon, pal, right here in the book.
But that's a lizard. We're dealing with mythology here. We need a creature that's part reptile and part mammal, breathes fire and has wings.
Oh, what about a dragonfly?
Oh, so you're gonna dress up in that chainmail, take that huge sword and slay an insect?
Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am. What are you doing here?
Can we just concoct another plan, you know, something we can actually do that'll make Gwen feel better and then get a couple of private detectives to track down that Garlock woman?
Hey, pal, Ollie Holmes, our expert, said to me that we are dealing with a Class A magician here, pal. We can't just ad-lib a plan. This is life or death. This is big stuff. We gotta follow the rules. Wait, there's a frog. There he... Whoa, whoa, whoa.
See a frog?
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Do you know how to catch a frog?
Yeah, just swat him with a net.
You do not just swat it with a net. There's a technique.
Fine, you do it then.
Okay. Give us some calls. Oh, nice thing. Okay, this way, this way. Come on. Over here. Good. To the left. Stay in the center, will you? Come on. Come on, Johnny boy. Okay, stop. Come on. Left. Stop. Left. Shh. Come on, boy. Hello. Come on. He's a big one.
Hey! Betty!
Yo, Ollie!
I think I'm onto something.
God, if we have this much trouble catching a frog, can you imagine what it'd be like catching a dragon? Come on. Oh, Benedict, look!
Oh, come on.
Go, go! Come on!
Oh my God, oh my God.
It's stop!
I'm responsible for this. What almost happened? Susie happened, that's what happened. She's happening all over this place. Look at this. Is it destroyed? Completely. I'm holding 4/8 pat. This guy draws one card and pulls a royal flush. There's over $4 grand in the pot and a pair of season tickets to the Knicks. How hard-hearted can you be? Do you know how much a pair of season tickets was worth in '72? Maybe you'd be a little more touched if you found out I came in first in a frog leg eating contest in Paris.
Someone's got to drink this. This really is. Oh.
It's not ready
God,
yet,
it's
pal. I gotta get a
disgusting.
couple of tears out of this rotten reptile.
It's an amphibian. And look, we've got a little dried eye of newt here. We've got some powdered yak bile. We've got a whole flask of pig sweat. A bit more of that. We've got a whole bumble bee. Ugh. The only thing missing are the little frog tears. Now, who's going to know that?
I'm gonna know. We can't improvise, pal. We gotta follow the directions exactly, or it's not gonna work. Come on, what can it cost you? A couple of tears, you can save Tony. Your dog died. Your pond froze. Your lily pad just wilted.
Watch this.
What?
What are you doing? Watch. Come on, little frog. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
It's working. It's gonna work. That's working. We gotta get this stuff. Get this stuff. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Get this stuff. Stir, 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 stir. 1, 2, 3. Hey, boy. That's it.
Professor Morehouse's office. Gwen. Yeah. What's the matter? No, don't move. Stay where you are. We'll be right there. Bye. What's the matter? Quick, Tony's disappeared.
What? Any news?
Where could they be? They're not here
Maybe
yet.
they just went out for a little.
Without their car?
Now, there must be a reason. Now, they were with him, right?
They're terrific.
No,
Everything will
something
be
is
all
wrong.
right.
He wouldn't have left
Don't
here
worry,
without
don't worry.
us.
We'll find him. We'll find...
Wait.
Isn't it great?
It's her!
Hey, come back! Stop her! I'll go. You stay here.
Tony, I got your own.
What? Well, of course I'm all right. I mean, this is the most rad present anyone ever got.
Where have you been?
Well, we went to get this. This is Mom's present.
What are you talking about? Where did you get this car?
Come on, Mom. She said you made all the arrangements. Who said? Well, Susie. She said she's an old friend of Mom's. Well, no offense or anything, but she does look more my age than yours. She said you made the deal years ago.
Tony.
Nothing.
Disappeared.
You've got to stop worrying. We're going to win this battle, and you're going to win your campaign.
Okay, everything's taken care of. Hattie's guarding the front, Tilda's guarding the back, Tony's on his way upstairs.
You see, there's no need to worry. Tony's going to be perfectly safe. There's just 1 hour to go, and nobody can get into the house.
That's not enough. You've seen what she can do. She killed Senator McLucas without even touching him. I believe she's going to fulfill the promise she made 20 years ago and get to my son.
Maybe you should try and locate that lizard that you were talking about.
Oh, good timing, Jack. Hope I can find an all-night zoo that delivers.
Mom, would somebody tell me what's going on here?
Tony, I love you so much. You're the most important thing in my life. You know that, don't you?
Well, sure I do. Are
you dying?
No.
No, Tony, no. Your mom's fine. It's just that once in a while, people in public life have to deal with some pretty strange people.
So?
Well, you just have to keep telling yourself that everything's going to be fine. And it will be. Everything's going to be perfectly all right.
Sure. If we can lay our hands on a dragon in the next hour.
A dragon? How did you find out?
Find out what?
About the dragon. It was supposed to be a surprise. Kids from my class have been working for weeks on this. I really wanted it to be a surprise.
That's great, sweetheart, but it's important that we see it now.
What time is it? 11:30.
We got half an hour to pull this off. If we make it through the first minute of his birthday, we're in there.
Well, what do you think?
Wonderful! And it is a dragon.
It's like a dragon to me.
No doubt about it. That's a dragon. Well, time to prepare for battle. Come on.
This is the answer, isn't it?
It certainly should be. All I have to do is get into this armor, whack the dragon over the head with the sword, and we should have fulfilled the prescription for nullification.
I mean you, pal.
Well, since it's for Gwen, I'd like to.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd do it for Ollie.
I just naturally thought.
That you'd be knight for a knight? No chance, baby.
Why not?
Because I'm drinking the potion. Oh, that is nasty stuff. I should have had you have it.
I wasn't going to drink that.
The thing has to be done right. That's why I did it. Now, come on, hurt me with the chainmail, Squire John. Let's go, let's go.
I really wanted to do this for you, you know.
I know you did, Jonathan. And I also know that you didn't believe a word of what I was saying. But you see what's happened. She's making that prophecy come true.
Come on, it's late. Legs, the legs.
Hold that in while I cut it, okay?
You look perfect.
What time is it?
It's 3 minutes to 12.
Okay, let's go slay a dragon.
Take care, brave knight.
Great. Good luck.
Hey, pal, can you give me a hand with that canister over there?
Yeah, sure. What's in it?
Propane. I'm checking out the fire-breathing apparatus.
Oh, neat. Can I watch?
Sure. As a matter of fact, you can help. Why don't you hand me that tubing? Come on.
This here?
Yep.
What time is it?
12:02.
Whoa! Hey, happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Now how you survived those flames. You should have been burned alive in that suit.
Not in Harold the Mongol's tin long johns. He knew how to dress for a hot date. Probably used to wear that stuff to the beach.
Well, he's watching television.
Great, how is he?
He's fine. Just disappointed he can't keep the car.
He what?
Look, I'm one politician who doesn't accept gifts, especially this one.
Hey, no problem. I know a guy who'll give you all cash for it.
Benedict.
It's untraceable.
Oh, Benedict.
You'll come out ahead in the deal.
Benedict. Sorry.
Are you sure it's over?
Absolutely. Once it got to 1 minute past 12, we were safe.
But what's to prevent her from trying to hurt Tony again?
Well, even if she is a lunatic, as long as she genuinely believes that she's a wizard, she's going to play by the rules.
Rules! That's it. Have you still got Susie's contract?
Yes, it's in the left drawer over there.
Now, I remember something in Harold the Mongol's scroll about the final words you say over a broken contract, and you protect the victims. It was, eye of newt, toe of lizard, break the pact, and oust the wizard.
Yeah. Am I bothering you? Susie, no. Come on in.
This is David Hartman. Would you work with someone who has AIDS? Would you let your child go to school with an AIDS patient? Tomorrow morning, how we deal with AIDS in our country. Also, singer Carole King and Walter Matthau tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Skiing's elite take off on the most daring of all downhills from Kitzbühel. Plus, top women at the World Gymnastics Championships on ABC's Wide World of Sports Saturday.
Saturday at 9, 8 Central, he kills without feeling. It's up to Lady Blue to stop him. Then Ace becomes involved in international intrigue.